It's the bacon, egg, and cheese show with Lady Love, Bad Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. We gon' wake that ass up. Alright, it's the bacon, egg, and cheese show. And cheese show, we give you what you need, yo. You need, yo. Every 3 times a week, yo. A week, yo. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese show. And cheese show.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.
After we do the show, then stop. Then what? Subscribe it like it's hot. After we do the show, then stop. Now what? Subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. Subscribe it like it's hot. It's no more games being played, okay? It's the only show with a theme song and a remix to the theme song, because when you messing with one of the inventors of hip hop, she is she is growing up hip hop, and then you got somebody that was raised by the remix king himself, Diddy. You know we gonna have 2 songs now.
Take that.
It's Friday. Share the love, share the live. My light, I gotta order another light, but how y'all feeling? Y'all, this good?
So can I say take that, and that's what Diddy does? Is it too soon?
Take that.
Too soon? All it's just so funny that that's his slogan, take that, and it's just all around, take that. All right, that's enough. All right.
He told y'all he ain't going nowhere the hell. You can't be stopped now. It's bad boy for life. Now, share the love, share the live. Happy Friday. Shout out to Rock the Bells in the building. We will have more announcements with them coming soon. More stuff with Rock the Bells coming soon. Make sure that everybody gets their tickets for Queens versus Kings. Bunny, when is that?
Queens versus Kings, April 30th. It's going down. Hit the link in my bio, and you will get all of the information for King versus Queens. This is the first open event to the public. We usually do it in the Caffeine Studios, and now we will be open to the public on the live big stage. You already know the vibe. Let's give it up for the ladies' time. Beyond.
I'm playing around with filters like Luck today. I don't have any makeup on. Lady Luck, let everybody know about Lucky Enterprises.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all, your girl Luck. We got these glasses dropping soon. We're just working out all percentages and the boxes and everything like that. We got Lucky CBD. I need all of y'all to go support. We ain't got no discount for you, nothing like that. We got 50% off Lucky Crowns right now because we got full new inventory coming in. Lucky Punch, we revamping that. We're coming out with Pure V, where it's every vitamin in one scoop. You shake that up, you drink the water, you go ahead. So it's no more popping multiple pills and all that all day long. So we working on a couple things and we dropping them, and it's gonna be a prosperous year.
That's right. And you can also go to my website and get these sunglasses, which are available right now. We have new bucket hats, crew necks, and I will also be having announcements coming soon. We have some tiaras coming soon to the website because we are all queens. So make sure you are sharing the love and spreading your dollar around to all the ladies on the panel. Now, I feel like we've been talking about this all week. Everybody knows everything that happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock. Last episode, we talked a little bit about Jim Carrey weighing in on the situation, to which a lot of people did have a lot to say as far as agreeing with Jim Carrey that, Will Smith did jump out the window and he was acting out of character. And if it was anybody else, it probably would have went a different way. Now, Lady Luck and I actually am now kind of feeling like maybe it was a little bit of a hoax because there is another angle. I'm going to find that video for us later. But a video has resurfaced of Jim Carrey. Now, he's not saying anything racist and he's not slapping anybody and assaulting them physically, but he is assaulting someone sexually. Let's take a look and we'll talk about it in a second.
Jessica Alba on it.
The award goes to Jim Carrey, the cable guy.
Carrey. He grabbed her. She didn't expect it. She smiled, played it off, but some may say she looked extremely uncomfortable. He definitely took what wasn't the award. He took her lips. So how do we feel about that?
And Miss Lissa's voice, it's the audacity for me. You know, a lot of people out here have been on the other side of insulting somebody when they get in trouble, and clearly they forget all of the things that they've done. Like, a lot of people threw R. Kelly under the bus, and clearly they forgot what they were doing out here. And I think Jim Carrey, he might not consider it as bad as what Will did, because it's not physical assault. So he might be on it like, oh, well, and totally forgot about it, because back then he might have been on some type of narcotic. That's probably before he took ayahuasca. That's probably when he was still out here wilding in these streets. A lot of us have to just shut up and mind our business. You get what I'm saying? And for him to be so vocal about it, I heard, what's the ugly comedian? I'm sorry, the unattractive comedian's name. She said, I'm scared to tell jokes now because somebody might slap me. Okay.
Now, as a list of unattractive comedians, and because I am in the comedy realm, I'm going to leave that to you. So let us know who this ugly comedian is, because that's subjective.
Unattractive.
Who's the unattractive? Because I got a couple of names, baby.
I'm just tired of talking about it. Like, I know that when somebody fought in school, we ain't talking about it this long. I mean, unless it was like a real.
It was a good fight. It was. We did. It was a good fight.
It was like I said, this is a good ass whooping, but I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's so much going on right now. It's so much going on in the Ukraine. Even if we're not gonna do that, there's so much going on the continent, of Africa. There's just so much going on. Like this, there's one story that I read last night. It's a lady who is an anti-abortion activist, and they just went to her home and they found 5 fetuses. So, right, there's so much going on in the world. Yes, I was gonna see you the story, but it was like,
yeah, you should have put that in the group chat. Tell us about it.
That's it's a Caucasian woman, her and her peoples. A Caucasian woman, her and her peoples, they are complete activists out here, and they like, oh, no, they anti-abortion people. I'm like, sis, how'd you end up with 5 fetuses in your crib? And somebody snitched on her. Somebody told the police that she had biohazard things going on in her house. Like, guys, late night when I can't sleep, all I do is read everything that's going on out here. It's like bad news puts me to sleep. But I'm trying to I'm trying to tell y'all, there's so much going on out here besides Will slapping somebody.
Babs, how do you feel about the video resurfacing of Jim Carrey allegedly sexually assaulting Alicia Silverstone?
It was accepted back then. That's before
it wasn't really accepted, but it's like, I feel like that was before the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
This was a you first movement.
Right.
Before anybody said anything, so you had to play it off. But Babs, how do you feel?
Subjected to a lot of sexual assault.
I'm sorry, I got an 8-year-old that's really violating me right now. And so
we love all the moms. Shout out to all the moms. And you are a MILF, you are a mom, independently living fab. So shout out to you. We're going to be patient for you. In the meantime, in between time, make sure you are supporting the platform. Don't forget to subscribe to the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, the search box, type in Bacon, Egg, the letter N, Cheese Show, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content. And also subscribe to the Queen of the Ring channel while you're there.
Hey, so let me say this, being that you mentioned something about abortion. Oh, as far as the Jim Carrey thing, let me just say whatever. Jim Carrey. Yeah, but the abortion thing, because I was having this conversation last night with my boo, and I was like, yo, I wanted to know, because I think it was Dave Chappelle who made this statement when he said, if a man tells a woman if a woman get pregnant and the man say, I want to have the baby, and the woman says no, then the man has no control. She could go have an abortion. But if the man don't want to have the baby and the woman wants to have it, then he has to take care of it. So he was saying, like, if I don't want the baby and you decide that you want it, then I don't feel like I should have to take care of the baby. I was having this conversation because I felt like, a lot of men don't have rights when it comes to their children. I want to know, how do you ladies feel about that, as far as like a man wanting to have this baby and then the female is like, no, I'm getting rid of it?
What do you think about that, Mom?
I feel like, I'm I'm an advocate for equal rights, co-parenting, things like that. Like, even though my daughter's father and I are not together, like, it's certain decisions I wouldn't make without consulting with him. So I do feel like when it comes to abortions, that it is unfair that if a man doesn't want to have a baby, but if a woman does, there's no, choice for him, but it's the other way around. What can he do? So I do feel like something should be put into place. I mean, first thing that is put in place is condoms and responsibility, little abstinence, little thought process. But in the heat of the moment, things do happen, and I feel like we need to be more responsible as adults. And I mean, you should be more considerate of the other person's feelings, because that is true.
I feel as though like when a woman decides that she wants to keep the baby, that's her body and she feels the heartbeat. So thank you for buying the badge, Beast. Thank you, Star Fearless. Thank you, everybody, being the Beats, everybody buying badges. I just feel like, a woman is more connected with the child and feels that child inside of her pause. So, she might be, closer to the child and doesn't want to give it up. I'm just tired of everybody. I'm tired of everybody. Like, men, if you know that you don't want children, then use protection. You know what I mean? Like, and let's not be dumb. We all learned in school that you can get pregnant off of
pull out method,
pre stuff. And I've met people like the first time they had sex, they got pregnant, and that is very unfortunate. That would make me not do it again. That's like the first time you get drunk. You pass out, hit your head. It's like that's. I mean, I just think it's unfortunate. I just feel like everybody needs to protect themselves. If they know that's not what they want, then be careful.
That happened to my little cousin.
Do you feel that the man has no say so on if he wants this baby or not?
I think the man, if he knew he didn't want to have no baby, he should have wore protection.
No, I'm saying
no, he does want it. He does want it.
If a woman, let's just say, if it was your brother, and you about to have a nephew or a niece, and then he's happy, but the girl like, yeah, I'm not having this baby, and he wants her to have his child, and she wants to kill your niece and nephew, or your mother's grandchild. She wants to kill that baby. So I want to know, how do you feel about that?
This too heavy. That's one of the reasons why I'm a lesbian. I mean, this is just way too much for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm getting anxiety just thinking about this type of stuff right now.
Well, lesbians have babies, and then sometimes, it's not the same situation. But what happens in a situation where two men or two women decide that they want to have a child, and then if they split, like, do you amicably decide to split custody, or does the one that wanted a child more decide, like, like, what? Everybody has like their own things that they go through in their own, like, there's still responsibility that needs to be taking place, and that happened to my cousin.
I would feel away. I have a son.
I would feel away too, and I feel like
this could be this is my grandchild, and I want my grandchild, and my son wants his child, that you allowed him to insert in you, and now you're saying that you're gonna kill the baby. I just think that's a lot.
Would you and your son raise the baby? Like, if she decided, okay, I'm gonna keep this baby, I'm gonna have the baby, will you then step in and allow her?
Absolutely, that's my grandkid, and so give him that option. Give him that option to, all right, I don't want the baby, you want the baby, all right, so when I have the baby, you take the baby. But to tell a man that, like, no, that you laid down with had unprotected sex, allowed him to impregnate you, and then tell him, I'm gonna kill your child that you want to have. I don't agree with that.
But
I think a man should have a say so too.
We have to have more, responsibility, and understand that sharing your body and allowing somebody to get, yes, it's fun and it feels good, but a baby could come out of this. So it's like, you shouldn't be having sex, especially unprotected sex, with somebody that you don't want to have a child with. So it's like, that's a conversation that you should have even prior to, like, what are we going to do if this should happen? You should know that person's take, so if this situation does happen, okay, I already know what he gonna want me to do. I already know what she thinking about doing before it actually happens, so you're not upset, because that would make me upset too.
Do you think it's anybody's business if you start dating them, like if they've had abortions before, or if they've had, do you think it's your business? Like, if you're dating somebody, be like, so have you been pregnant before, or have you?
I feel like it depends on how long y'all been together. I don't think that, that's first date questions. But if you're in a place where you're thinking about having children with that person, I think you should have that conversation, only because having an abortion does something to you mentally. So you should want to make sure that this person is okay, and that everything that they may have went through prior to, you got to find out how long ago was that abortion, you know, was everything okay mentally, like, you know, just finding out people's mental space before you go into that situation. So I don't think you should go into it just for judgment purposes. If you just going in there to do this and judge and how many, and no, but if you want to really understand what the person was going through before you, then yeah. I want to know how many women you told to get an abortion too, how many kids you didn't want.
Well, I secretly had 2 kids a couple years ago, but I didn't keep custody of them with my ex. And I mean, if we're gonna have confessions on Freaky Friday, then we'll do that. But I have 2 children out there that I haven't seen in over 10 years.
Aww. And I can see the hurt. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, wait, Babs left. We're gonna pull Babs back in. But yeah.
What do you mean they're not my kids? They are.
I didn't say that.
No, my mother.
Yo, that baby didn't know.
We had 2 kids. We were together for a 10-year relationship. We decided to have 2 kids together, but it didn't work out, and because, you know, she hates me so much. But yeah, I haven't seen my kids and we don't talk.
And that's selfish. Wait, where's Babs? She's like,
and I haven't seen them myself.
My mother got two grandkids.
aw.
Let me stop playing April Fools! April Fools!
That was so good.
I'm getting the text messages now. Like, wait a minute, we gotta talk.
Yo, it was Maria in the comments like, wait, what?
April Fools, okay?
You did so good.
Why would you tell me something like that on IG? Why would you? It's you believing me for me. What up?
I definitely thought that it was a true story. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh my God, like, who did that to her? That's so sad. But I do have a question that I want to show everyone.
Daddy!
That's hilarious.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Well, I don't know what happened to that question. I'll pull it up a second. But there's a rapper accusing Dreamville of stealing his song. So according to this rapper, he's saying that he put out a song, and he's saying that Dreamville, which is a part of J. Cole's clique, he's saying that they stole his sound. I'm gonna let you ladies hear both, and then we're gonna make a decision. Sorry for the delay.
With a brand new Holly got a brand new blow. Play Ray Lewis with the heat. Covered in the blood. Whoa, stick. Niggas was ready for what's about to happen.
Okay, who's getting stuck with the bill? Okay, did they take the song? Do you feel like it's just a coincidence? How do you ladies feel? Both of you are legends in the music industry. What is your musical ear letting you know right now?
I feel like I want to hear some fucking really good music that inspires me to want to do music. I want some music. I'm so depressed with this fucking music.
Baby, don't buy no badges now. You believe me.
It's horrible.
No, 2 things. One,
don't matter. Everybody's stealing each other's shit because everything sounds the same to me right now. Okay.
they get in the check, and you know, here's my thing. I didn't know people really out here getting checks. You know what I mean? Because I've had a lot of songs stolen from me, but I remember how it said, like, when somebody said somebody stole the song to me back in the day, I'd be like, ah. So when it happened to me a couple times, I was like, well, I know how I felt about it, so I'm not even going to say anything. But I definitely had like a clear ripoff. People definitely stolen my songs before.
Mm.
And yeah, they're going to get a check for that one.
Mm. Wait till I come back to your crib and you play me some shit. I'm going to be like, this out yet? No?
I'll tell you right now, I ain't got no problem. Y'all, if y'all want to know, go on YouTube, look up Lady Luck, Make It Rain. And then Fat Joe, Lil Wayne, and them Make It Rain. what happened was I was on 15th. No, I was on Lincoln and Collins. I had a conversion van. I pulled up next to Scott Storch at the light and gave him my mixtape. And that's when I was outside heavy in the streets with the mixtape. And no bullshit, a couple weeks later, like a couple months later, my man called me like, did you hear this song? And I put it on, and it's clearly a ripoff of like my song go, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. If the money ain't a thing, little daddy, make it rain. Go ahead and make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. And then Lil Wayne and I make it rain, make it rain, make it rain on them hoes. I'm like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? And I was the first one because that's when Make It Rain was really, really popular down in Miami. I was heavy in them streets. But because I know how I looked at other people, and I was like, nah, ain't nobody gonna believe me. You know what I'm saying? So I never pursued it. But
You should have ran down on them, Luck.
Luck was outside selling $5, $10 CDs. I couldn't make
that
it.
happened to me too when I worked at H&M, and I was in the break room, and I came out the bathroom, and I was drying my hands, and I used to always be silly, and I was just drying my hands, and I started like rapping, and I started telling everybody this was a new dance. It was called the Dry Your Hands. And then 2 weeks later, Wipe Me Down came out, and I was like, I know I created that in the H&M bathroom. Like, there's no way.
No, but I'm
okay, and I was going to say something, but when I saw how they be treating people that say that people stealing their souls, I was like, I'm not going to say anything. But thank you, Lady Luck, for kicking the door down, because now I feel comfortable enough to say that my shit got stolen. Okay,
no,
I had a whole.
I'm dead ass serious. Like,
me too.
Go on YouTube and look up Lady Luck Make It Rain. It's me, Slim Thug, and Smitty. And I'm telling you,
I
like,
didn't make no video, but I feel like my shit got stolen too. And
oh, go ahead.
And they stole. I'm gonna let you. I'm sorry. I had an idea for an app called The Boardroom, and it was literally people having meetings. And I had a whole vision like, yo, celebrities gonna be having meetings, and people could see, like, and only certain people do it. It's literally Clubhouse. It's Clubhouse. So it's called osmosis. When you put something into the universe, if you don't manifest it, somebody else will grab that idea. And I'm not saying that's what happened to you. Yours was stolen. Yours was stolen by Scott Storch.
From me. I'll tell you something else. My homegirl, her son had an asthma attack, and because he couldn't find his asthma watch, now this is 10 years ago, 12 years ago, because he couldn't find his asthma pump, I was like, yo, we need to come up with an asthma watch. And you put the pump into the watch, and I described it, I drew it out and everything. But at this time, I didn't know about patents and all that. I went around telling everybody about it. No lie, one day I'm just talking shit, and I just happened to look up patents, and it's a black girl, and she has the patent, and the way she wrote the patent, Jaquae, what up? The way that she wrote the patent, literally, it's like she sat there and said, okay, tell me more. I mean, describe my whole thing to the T. But again, I didn't get the patent. I'm out here. Anybody who listen, I would tell them what's going on. So that was it.
Moral of the story is, if you have a great idea, just get it done. Take all your little money. If you got to crack the piggy bank, do it. But let me tell you about something that got stolen from me. And so it was this girl that I had met, whatever, and she was going through stuff with her family. And I was like, yo, you know, you could come stay with me for a while or whatever. I'm going to talk to my mother and, you know, see if you could come stay with us for a while. And so, you know, she came, I let her stay. Well, I think she stayed for like almost 3 weeks. And then she had left. But so one day I'm looking for my hat. This is back in the days where everybody used to get the rhinestones. Remember, you would go get whatever on your hat and get the rhinestones put in. So I had babs on my hat, and it had rhinestones on it. Could not find my hat, looking all over for my hat. So then, like a month later, I'm walking from downtown Brooklyn. And matter of fact, anyway, so we walking from downtown Brooklyn. It's me, I think Bully was with me. So I bump into the girl. So I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, you took my hat? And then she like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, I'm going to give you the sneaker. I'm going to pay you back for the sneakers, too. I said, the sneakers? Bitch, I looked down. The bitch had my Hirachis on, son. And I thought I left them shits because I used to stay from spot to spot. So I thought I left them at somebody's crib.
Oh, shoot.
Nah, bitch had my sneakers on, B. So she stole my hat, my Babs hat.
They put me on.
And my sneakers. Yes, we put you on, beautiful.
Why you didn't rock her?
Well, how y'all doing? I'm working. My heart was moved. First of all, I love all y'all ladies. Y'all are dope. But my heart was moved because I'm from Boston all day, every day. And my daddy and my uncle, along with their boys, had a group. Run DMC came to Boston back in 1985 with all Nikes on. Now, there's a thing in Boston where called Adidas Park, and my daddy helped start Adidas Park. They came with all Nikes. They had a whole show. My dad, my uncle, and their boys performed my Adidas. If I could get my uncle to rap it, it's crazy. 1986, they came out with my Adidas with all dogs on. And anybody who's a Boston from Roxbury who really knows, Adidas was all Boston. They only rocked Nikes until they heard my daddy and my uncle's song. Word. Three's up. I just wanted to say that.
We had a guest on the show. Shout out to Lotto, who told us he was in the studio with Run DMC and they was smoking crack. So
okay, I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe that.
Wait, what?
So you saying that? Wait, is
my Adidas.
Is the correlation that crackheads steal?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Big facts. Big facts.
Allegedly. But what we not
I got a client.
Daryl McDaniels, I love you. No, we family, bro. The opinions you are hearing are just that of Babs and the group that you stole their niece. It's not the entire bacon, egg, and cheese experience.
But thank y'all. I don't want to stop y'all show. Nice talking with y'all.
Shout out Roxbury. Shout out Quincy. Shout out
all
Braxton.
Day.
Shout
Boston.
out Braxton. Shout out Hyannis. I was staying out there. Shout out to everybody up there. You know, it's all love, man. Boston.
And shout out Boston Baked Beans. Y'all already know I love baked beans. I was sad I didn't get none at the event on the Panic Room 6. And y'all know I love clam chowder. Shout out to Boston.
Yes,
now,
if anybody in the comments have any type of celebrity confessions, y'all more welcome to hit us up in the DM, and we will bring you up on the show one day. Because we had a celebrity confession, and Lotto came up on the panel, and he said that he was in the studio with Run DMC, and they was doing a Crack is Whack commercial. And he said that they would say your crack is whack, and then after they did the commercial, they was laughing, smoking crack.
But if I'm looking,
that's a fact.
Jaquae, you gonna let us see your face, handsome? Shout out.
yo, I ain't gonna hold y'all look crazy right now, but shout outs to y'all, man. I just want to say, man, keep up the good work. Y'all definitely coming with the sauce. I love the content. Y'all stay updated with everything. I just want to come up here and show love. I just brought a badge too.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And you put the biggest badge, pause. And I just want to show y'all love. I want to show him some love because, I was in the studio 10 years ago. I went at the same time that I was up there heat making studio talking about my rest in peace to Fred the Godson. Bless. And he introduced us, and my boy right here, I got a song with him doing ad-libs on the song with my cousin Leah, and he just brought the record to life. And he saw love and had me down in Miami getting my face lasers and everything.
And Jaquae got a restaurant that got some good food. It's in Harlem. Y'all still, got the sauce?
Yeah, we got the sauce. We moved it to
Jerkies,
Connecticut.
Right?
Yeah, Jerkies. We moved it to Connecticut, but we about to open a part 2 in Miami. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Bro, the bacon, egg, and cheese girls need to be down there. We need to do a live show from the restaurant.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Y'all could do a tasting. Y'all could bring everything out on the menu. We taste it, cause
y'all get the carpet. Y'all get the carpet. Look, y'all always good with me. Let's do it.
Now, are you still making all that money on Bigo?
I actually took a break from it because I'm rocking with crypto now. So I'm heavy in the crypto space.
Oh, okay.
That we got a really dope guest on Monday, and I would love to link y'all. And plus, shout out to Mims. Mims is heavy into that too. So
lit, yeah.
So we gonna link after the show, my brother. But definitely let's get all that money. And my crypto wallet is still rocking. I took a lot of money out.
My crypto wallet.
Let's go. Now, I'm gonna definitely tap in with that. I'm gonna definitely tap in with that and post it up on my page and let everybody know to tune in too. You heard?
That's right. Tales from the crypto.
And we gotta
please keep us in tune with the grand opening in Miami because the bacon, egg, and cheese will be in Miami.
You heard?
Yes.
All right, ladies.
Back officially, bro. So I'm gonna hit your phone.
I bet. Let's do it.
Have a great day.
All right, much love, y'all.
Yeah, super duper talented. I mean, super talented and super
y'all know
hustler.
how Harlem give it up. You heard?
Like super hustler. When I tell you he's always out here getting that money, super hustler.
From Harlem. So we
Grinding,
do.
grinding.
Harlem, baby. Now, I want to know your take on test driving. Should you have sex with somebody before you decide to get in a relationship or fall in love? Let's look at this clip from tonight's conversations.
Yes.
Be in a relationship with you. I'm not waiting. I've had enough bad. I've waited enough. Oh, you're not waiting for the no condom, or you're not waiting? No. I'm talking about I'm not waiting to have 90 days, or I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I've had enough bad to where I've waited 6 months, and I'm like, really? I'm waiting for this. You made me fall in love with you.
Maybe you just have bad energy and dry box. I don't know. Now, ladies, should you wait? Should you date? Should you mate? What should you do?
You should definitely not wait. Your mother said don't wait.
No, my mother's in the car. I'm not answering these questions.
You said definitely don't wait?
You should definitely not wait at all. It's the worst thing. Yo, that is the worst thing, to be really feeling somebody, everything good, and the sex is trash. Like, I feel so, it's a lot. And then for, like, you know, these men out here that's not packing, right? And so it's like, no matter what you do, no matter how nice you are, no matter how much money you spend, it doesn't matter. It's like, yo, you can't. And it's like, yeah. It's bad.
Okay, lady, look, let's give us the most parental proper answer possible.
And if a woman got to get her body done, then men, y'all need to go get some extensions on your thing.
But wait a second, but when you say, hi, sir, welcome to the show. What is
What's
your
up?
name? Where are you from?
Mac 357, the Evening Experience Radio Show. What's up?
All right.
Welcome. I'm pretty sure you heard our topic for discussion. Should we wait to have sex? Should we wait, whether it's 90 days, whether it's the second date? Should you wait at all, or just let the feelings go?
Let the feelings go where they may, because think about it like this. Whether you waited 90 days or the first day, it's still going to be the same result. You're still having sex. So the process is you should get it in and see if it works. And if it doesn't, then you know, hey, I think you're a great person, but you got to go.
There you go. That is horrible. And not for nothing.
I'm sorry.
Yo.
I feel like I like to wait only because I feel like two things. Sometimes, you know, people going to send a representative to this first date. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to say all the sweet things that they think you want to hear. And then 9 out of 10 times you give them the box, and then you sad that they even got the box, right? And then sometimes when you wait, it might be trash, but at least you waited, right? And you made sure that they was invested in you. I'm in a place now. I'm not going to act like I never had any,
The quickies.
Insignificant. And we're not gonna call it quickie. We're gonna call it insignificant engagement sexually. I'm not gonna act like everyone was meaningful. But now that I've had those insignificant moments, I now understand that I don't want to share my body just sporadically or just because it's fun. Or I want to make sure that this is worth it, because I know my worth and I know my value, and I know that when I spread myself too thin, literally, then I'm giving myself away too much.
But I'm going to challenge that in the sense that you waited all this time, and like you said, everybody's going to put their best foot forward. So if I put my best foot forward and I'm telling you all the stuff like you said you want to hear, and you find out that I'm a liar, and then you waited, you still gave it to me, and it was trash, you waited for a liar with trash.
No, because you're going to start to reveal yourself. You're going to start to reveal yourself.
That's what you believe.
You're going to start to reveal yourself.
Nah, B, no.
But when you digmatize, I'm sorry, Mama Donna, when you are confused by the confusion is in your brain, then you are going to allow certain things. But I feel like it's nothing like somebody getting tired of waiting and they start showing themselves. No.
Listen, if you any chick that make me wait for 90 days, your shit better be
It don't even have to be 90. I just want to wait till it feels genuine.
You better be so lit with all these rules. All these rules, I gotta get to know you, and that things gotta feel right. Word, bitch, you better be doing cartwheels. Yes, you better be so popping.
The mental connection is gonna make it more popping.
Vagina.
Intimacy is gonna make it better.
The evening experience. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
No doubt.
What time is the even experience normally?
7 to 9 on Thursday. So once again, it's Woodmac 357, 7 to 9 on Thursday. Check us out. We live, we here, we lit. Let's get it. Hey.
That's right. You gotta invite the ladies on. Now, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we're definitely. First of all, don't listen to anything Nunu Rhea is saying in the comments. That is all April Fools to y'all. We have a comment.
Wait, what is she saying in the comments?
We have a comment from our special guest, Donna. Donna, what are you saying?
All I say is just don't go giving your love to anybody. Find somebody that loves you. Find somebody that really wants you, that you know their mind and they know your mind. It's not all about a coming thing. It ain't all about that. I come today and you're going tomorrow. What? No, it's not all about that.
That was a bar. She said just because she come today don't mean you gonna be going tomorrow.
So what, you got a good come? Listen, don't go giving your body to nobody.
It's mommy saying, come for me. Okay.
I'm old school. You're not getting nothing until you can, at least I can see something in you. I mean, we don't need to, I don't need that.
What if they want to see something in you? I don't need you talking right now as Christian Mama Donna. Like when you was...
It's want to see something in Mama Donna. What we going to do?
When I was
not that.
Living back like that, I made mistakes and I found out people. Okay? My grandmother used to say, why should you buy the cow and you can get all the milk free? Why should you buy the cow? Now, if you're looking for a good relationship with somebody, most men want something that's hard to get. Most men want something. Even women want things that's hard to get. Men are like hunters. They're out there. They're searching, and they keep on searching, and then until they can find their goal, what they're looking for. But if you're so easy in the beginning, here, baby, give it to anybody. You done slept with 10, 20, 30, 40, or maybe men or more, and you're still not getting where you want to go. So just hold yourself and find the right love. And I'm not saying how
I agree.
I'm sorry. You ain't getting nothing from me till I know who you are. That's
it. Gotta feel the
vibe. 30, 40 men, you better be real good at what you do. Me and my cousin was talking about outliers. And outliers means 10,000 hours you become an expert at anything. So if you have been out here, you an outlier, you've practiced for 10,000 hours, you better be good.
But that don't mean that it was 10,000 hours, because ooh, I don't need, I can't stand no minute, man. It might be 30 minutes. You might have had 40 niggas in 40 minutes.
Well,
80 minutes.
You gotta find, let me just say this. Everybody needs to find somebody who they sexual compatible with at the end of the day. Because if not, it's going to be problems. So if you a man and you got a small thing, maybe you need to be with a virgin or somebody who never really experienced, sex like that, because now she gonna feel like you mad lit. You know what I'm saying? Because she never had that situation before.
Thank you, sir. Tell us where you're calling from.
And your name.
What's going on? This is RC9. Representing Jersey, representing the Media City Studio, legend in the game. Shout out to celebrity photographer Felix Natal Jr.
Felix!
Yes. Yo, this is a hot topic. We'll say hi to all you ladies. This is a good topic. So the question, should you wait, right, before having sex?
Yes.
So my whole thing, I'm listening to everybody's arguments. Everybody's arguments and opinions are valid, right? Because everybody's opinions is based off of their own belief system. And then we're not just talking about religious belief. We're talking about whatever shaped and formed your belief, as far as your experience, as far as things that you saw, whether your parents, guardians, other relations, whatever it is, it's based upon your belief system. If it's working for you to have sex before in 2 days, I don't care if it's a one-night stand, if it's a month, then that's your position. Now, for me, if it's waiting, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Listen, I'm a man of faith, right? But it's temptation. I love women. I love having sex. You feel me? And much as I want to please God, I have failed and faulted.
No man perfect, brother. No, not one. Don't you worry.
No, not one. And so I know, and it's difficult, but I do realize that when I give myself away too soon in the beginning, if it's a serious relationship, now you have to draw the lines, whether it's a serious relationship or you just in it for the jump off, you just getting your rocks off, you just want to get bust a nut and keep it moving. So that's the line we got to draw there. So if you in it for a long haul on a serious note, or if both parties are there, that I think you should wait a little while. Why? Because once we start having sex, it complicates things. You know what I'm saying? You get caught up in emotions and feelings. You get attached. Now you start accepting things into your life that you don't want to accept. Like you start missing all those gray areas, those red lights, those you know, the red flags. You begin to accept a lot of things, and then if you sustain as long as you possibly can, you get to really see the real person and move past the representative and see what's really real. You get what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
It is good.
But I have a question for him as a man.
It is,
sir. If a woman does give it up on the first date, do you feel like men judge her?
You said if men give it up on the first date?
No, we know men giving it up, but to women that do, you know, free themselves and allow themselves to, you know, be open on the first date. Now, whether she's feeling good about herself, I feel like you do whatever you feel good about. But do you feel like most men are judgmental to women that do that?
I think judgmental subconsciously. We judge, not judgmental, but we judge subconsciously. We say, oh, she was easy, because at the end of the day, men are warriors, men are hunters. So we hunting the prey. We want to beat it down. We want to stick it and keep moving. You get what I'm saying? So I think, and we may not verbally say it, but in our minds, like, oh, she was an easy hit. She was easy. Like, so it was, you know, I didn't have to put in that much work.
Well, I appreciate you calling in Jersey. Shout out to Felix and Tell, legend in the game. When I get back in town, we definitely got a link. I definitely got to stop.
Well, men is an easy hit too.
We know that. That we know.
Easy hits too. Sometimes women want to get a little head and get out. And sometimes these men be wanting to cuddle and women be like, no, get up, get the fuck out of here. And so it goes both ways.
It goes
both ways. Yes. Sometimes
I agree.
could really like a woman and she just wanna, you know, do things with him, and she's not really trying to do things with him. You know, it's just hit. You good for that one thing. You know, you might be holding, and she might be like, yeah, that's what he's good for. But I don't want to be with him. He corny, or he ain't got whatever. It's something that she don't want to be with him. But in the bedroom, you know, he makes things happen. That happens.
Yo, Jeff from Harlem, you stupid. RC9 Visions, thank you for joining the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. We appreciate it.
What was Jeff saying? Thank you so much.
And he said he a man of faith. Women, it's a lot of slides in the church. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And so if you want to, you know, get you a little, you know, you want to pray and then slay.
Yo, Smoking Bro Frazier.
Where to go.
Smoking Bro Frazier. Women know if they want to sleep with a man in the first 30 seconds of speaking to him. Shout out to your Mama Knowles said that he looked like Kanye. You know, women know when they're compatible with somebody and things of that nature.
But there are some people that can grow on freely? You know, luck.
Recently, I have not been beat for it. Because I know that I'm so crazy with what I do, and I know that it's going to drive you crazy. It's not, listen, I'm a killer. I am a killer, okay? You can look at my lineup. You can tell because the straight women, they come on the side they never been on before. So I'm not going to, if you want to wait, baby.
I want to hear a girl say, because you always talking about how good you are, but we never heard nobody that you did it to confirm that.
What are you talking about?
That. You capping out here. We need one of her slaves to come up here and tell us what it really is. All right?
And this can't be no paid advertisement, you heard?
Because she always bigging herself up. Like, I never heard that.
Yo,
I never seen nobody post you and say, yo, this the best I ever had.
Drake.
Don't laugh, Bobby, because the proof is in the pudding. Obviously, I'm dating nothing but straight women, and they here for the long haul, and they start going crazy on their page and all of this other stuff. I mean, Bab, shut up. You already know what's happening on the side of town.
No, I don't. How I know?
Nah, because you know they going crazy out here. They be like, I don't like girls, but I love Laka. Like, get out of here.
That's a shameful. I'm gonna be praying for you.
Pray for yourself. All I'm saying.
If you wasn't my friend, I would have said, well, let me watch and be the judge of that. But I don't watch you.
Nah, I just wanna say I love y'all for one. Shout out to you, Luck. Shout out to you, Babs. I've been watching you since I was like 9 years old. Was supposed to.
Me too.
The OG.
You know, I'm back and I'm hitting them hard. Tits don't sag. I don't need to push up, bro. You hear me? Come on now, you hear me? But I don't know why I tapped in on this conversation, but I came in at the end of the last guy, and I was hearing what y'all was saying, like how it's really a double standard on how women you know, how they move the way that they move, but a man, and it's like really a double standard. So I got a story because I think I'm bisexual. I think when I hit 25, I figured that I like women too. But I got a little guy that I'm talking to right now. Like, this nigga be over here dead chilling with me, but he be crying about a bitch. Like, he be crying over a bitch. So I be confused because I'm like, how are you over here with me, but you crying about what she doing? Like, and niggas be real tender dicks out here. Like, they can dish shit, they can do shit all day long, but like, I gotta watch these niggas out here. Like, I'm on y'all team too. I love y'all too. These niggas be weird out here. You hear me? These niggas be weird.
I said this morning, Luck. You know I said it. You know
yes.
I said it.
Okay, we just did like we just missed the exit on the highway.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of you women out here do not know. Y'all do not know that.
And my thing is to the ladies. My thing is to the ladies, because I'm not that gay guy that I be out here trying to, you know, like, because it's slim pickings for all of us out here. You don't know what the fuck's going on. And frankly, where I live at, it's an outbreak. Fuck the pandemic. Niggas got syphilis and shit out here.
Where are you at? Where you at?
Yeah, I'm in Indiana right now.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, niggas got syphilis and shit out here. So you really got to be careful. But like, the moral of the story is like, you got to pay attention, because I mean, I just turned 30, but I was a little young whore back in my day, you know, and I'm talking about nigga deacons, mother, you know, like, I done been with some people and they like, you would never ever know. And like, it's just wild, because, you know, I don't know, it's wild. I'm just here to drop gems, but it'd be wild.
And have you been dating women?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, babe. I haven't dated a woman since I was 18. She was my beard. I knew damn well I didn't want her. I mean, I used to like to eat her pussy a lot, but I knew I didn't want her. Like, I didn't. It was like, I'm a pleaser. You know what I'm saying? I like to please. So like, if I'm blowing your mind, that shit is getting me off. Like, straight up. Like, as long as I know that I'm making you, I'm good. You know.
Yeah, you.
You know.
Shot time drink.
Yeah, for sure. No, come on. But yeah, so.
Thank you for joining us.
Real quick, can I ask you this?
You can, Babs.
Do you know any bisexual men that are open with their women? Like, they women know that they.
I know one. I actually ain't never touched this guy, and people think that we just real cool platonic friends, but they just had a baby and everything, like, this past February. And she knows that, you know, but the thing is that he told her that he don't be getting hit. Baby, his ass a little fat. I don't believe it. He say he be topping, but his ass a little fat. I don't know.
All right. Listen, we're going to invite you back on Freaky After Dark. Because I don't even know how we did it. Where we went, this exit we just got off on. I don't know. But listen, we're going to bring you back on Bacon, Egg, and Cheese After Dark. Okay? We appreciate you and everything I am _V Scott just brought to the table. All right?
For sure. I love y'all. All right, all love. Y'all stay prosperous. Be cool. Love y'all, good people.
Thank you.
Thank you, V. Thank you, V Scott.
Yes, you definitely need to come back and have a discussion.
Not for nothing. I was telling Luck this morning, and it's crazy that he said, because Luck, you know what we were talking about. We're going to get into it when we bring him back up. But yeah.
Okay. We're going to bring her now.
Time out. Excuse me. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Maria. Okay. Can you tell all of us?
This is a paid advertisement.
Oh gosh, no, this is not a paid advertisement. No.
Cut the camera on. We need to look in your eyes.
Wait, no, I don't.
We need to see if you tell us. She don't even want.
That wasn't.
She don't even want people to see her.
I don't even want men anymore. So what are you talking about?
Tell her, look.
I don't even want men anymore.
So you saying that if you and Luck don't work out, you going to the lady ponds?
I can't see her.
I don't know if there will be another lady that could do what Luck does, but I definitely told her that she needed to give some classes to men.
Yo, come on. Yo, stop screaming and let the girl talk. Let her talk, damn.
She's giving us. So
let her talk. please repeat what you just said?
Well, I definitely told Luck that she needs to give these men a couple of classes. Like,
now, what exactly would she be teaching? So what is she doing
she
that
would
men
teach
are
them,
not?
She would teach them how to use their penis.
So is she
like
doing like move. The B2K, like she's doing like a Jodeci role, and they're just doing like a.
She does
pump?
like
what is the difference?
I would say, like she does like R&B, movement mixed with Cisco's backflips.
Okay. Oh, okay. So she's
no,
giving a little more
my baby
sensuality.
Know what she's doing. She definitely knows.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10.
All right, whoever you are on the screen.
Babs, stop. Babs.
I don't know who
Babs,
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Luck?
100.
Okay.
Or she get her own scale.
A black screen would rate.
So you would say male, or is Luck the first?
She got a bot up here talking.
She's the first girl to do certain things to me that I never thought, I will have done. I was very nervous.
So now, prior to Luck, have you ever had an orgasm?
Yes. I was the first one to give myself an orgasm.
I feel the same way. So has anyone else, prior to Luck, has anyone else assisted you to the big O?
Only 3.
And prior to Luck, was that a long time?
Hopefully they're not watching, but yeah.
The fuck?
Hopefully they are watching.
I hope they all tuned in.
It's a bot.
Because the last two never gave. The last person I was with never gave me an orgasm.
So you were faking.
Huh?
And was the last person a male?
Getting out this car, man.
We about to close the show, Mama.
All right, Ma. Now we
I
out
didn't
here.
know you was going to do this kind of show.
We didn't either.
Baby, thank you.
No, but I will say I wanted to also say that, speaking of sleeping with someone on the first night, that's something that I'm definitely am against. I done it one time with a guy, I didn't like it, but in Chanel's case, everything happened backwards. I mean, we went out on our date. We got married on the first date, and I just never left.
Okay. Well, everything happens the way it's supposed to. We thank you, Siri.
On the black screen, it's tell.
Well, I'm not a slide. So.
Knocked her fucking head off. All right, baby. I'll call you after.
All right.
Speaking of knocking heads off, the Braxton sisters would love to knock the head off of their deceased sister Traci's husband, because according to them, she is exploiting her death by hosting a viewing of her body via Zoom. They said that Traci did not want a funeral or people looking over her body, so he is not respecting her wishes.
I think that is disgusting to do something like that to somebody. I think it should be a family thing, a family choice, whether your lover or your spouse or somebody like that. I definitely feel like they should have some say in it with the family. It should be a family thing because if y'all broke up or whatever it is, you still related to those people. And I definitely feel as though but there's rules and regulations out here, because it's like, once you get married, they get the whole insurance policy and things of that nature. So I particularly don't know, but I just want to say that I feel like nobody should be hosting somebody's body viewing on Zoom. You know what I mean?
And especially if she didn't want a service. How do you feel, Mama Donna, as we wait for Babs to come back up?
What happened?
How do you feel about Toni Braxton's sister Traci passed away, and her husband hosted a Zoom viewing of her body, although it was not a part of her wishes? She didn't even want a funeral service, but her sisters are upset because they said that he is exploiting her death for money. How do you feel about that?
Not right, because I don't want no funeral either. And I'm putting it out there. If you see the Chanel or Jaquae do that to me, please stop them and put it on the media that I said I don't want it either. Why do I want somebody looking down on me or looking at what's going on with me when you never liked me in the first place? You understand what I'm saying? Why, people get happy to see things like that. Oh, let's look at this. Let's look at that. Because people out here are miserable, baby. They're miserable. And he's trying to get money. He's trying to get recognition and everything by using this. And he knew that she did not want it. It's horrible.
Okay, but let me say this. He said that he knew his wife better than everybody, and that according to him, she did want a service. And so, I can't really speak about it because I don't know the ins and outs. I would just say this, that a lot of times when, the spouse don't get along with the family, and then the individual gets sick, a lot of crazy things can happen. And sometimes family could be wrong. I've experienced that too. I had a friend who her grandmother's husband had left his wife to be with her. And so his whole family did not like her or his kids. And then when he died, the kids was like, oh, this is ours. And my dad wanted this to go to us. And they were lying. They was not there when he got sick. She was there because I was there. I seen it. Them kids was not there. So she was there. She took care of him, wiped his ass, did everything. And then the kids came around, took her to court and said that she is a liar and everything was theirs and it wasn't true. So you just never know. That's all I got to say.
Sir, how do you feel about this? And tell us where you're calling from.
Are you talking about the conversation now at hand or
Oh, man.
the 90 days?
No Wi-Fi. Well, which one you want to touch on?
I want to touch on the 90 days.
The kids like that topic. That's a chit-chat topic. Go ahead.
So, speaking from personal experience, I can't say how all guys are. I know how majority guys are, but 90 days, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to wait 90 days. Because if, let's say, I invest all my time into you, and I'm really feeling you, I want to grow something with you, and then I find out that you got trash pussy, like that shit ain't going to work for me. I'm going to be highly upset. I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to feel like it's a waste. It was a waste of my damn time. And I'm probably not going to talk to your ass no more after that.
Y'all do know that sex can get better as y'all get to know people, right? Sometimes it just was like you was nervous, the energy might not have been right. Like,
you might not have the right chemistry with them. You might not.
Yeah.
Sex is whack. And
it might be you trash.
I beg to differ, but for instance, let's see. I believe in like maturity and age, because if you're around like your young years, like 18 to I say 25, possibly even 30, going up to 30, you ain't really gonna want. Men don't really want to just. The men that I know, they don't want to just sit down. Oh, and I'm sorry. By the way, I'm in Puerto Rico.
What they want to do with you, the men?
And my name's Jamari. Nice to meet y'all. Thank y'all for bringing me up.
Yes.
But what did you say?
You said the men that you deal with is different.
Correct. They're different. They're different from me. They're different from me. And what I mean by that is they trying to get it like right then and there. They don't care who it is. As long as she got a goddamn body on and the face could be alright, they in. I don't mind waiting, but 90 days too damn long. That's too damn long.
You want your package delivered earlier than that.
Yes, at least I don't mind waiting. But 90 days just too far out.
We appreciate you calling in, and thank you so much. We appreciate you calling in. That is our best.
Hey, y'all. The only way I'm waiting 90 days is if it's long distance and I can't see you for 90 days. That's it.
Follow my boy _by_infrasound. Let's link. We're doing placements. All right, make sure you DM me. I'm gonna tell y'all like this before we get out of here. I'm 40 years old. I ain't got no time to wait. Life is short. Okay, we are getting up the ladder. We don't know where we're going. We don't know when it's going to end. We don't know what's going to check out. Russia is at war. Okay, the pandemic is running wild and rampant. I don't have time to wait. I don't have time to wait. Yes, yes. Maria's in the comments.
I don't got time. Listen,
I don't have time to wait.
It's not just about the sex for me though. I don't have time to
Me
wait
neither.
for a lot of things. Like yo, nobody could get those many years out of my life ever again. Like yo, if you don't know, if it take you 2-3 years to figure out if you want to marry me, then I ain't the person for you. Cause I'm not trying to do that. I don't like we gotta go all the way and like quick. Like quicksand.
Yes, right now. I need to know what's going on right now because I'm a hot commodity. And I got to know if we compatible because, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that got to get knocked off this list. So, you know, we know, like, I'm not saying the first time I meet you, boom, we're going to go do that. But, you know, after we have some phone conversations, you know what I mean, we be on the phone, you know, we find out our compatibility, then, you know, whatever. So I'm not saying, hi, how you doing? My name Luck, how you doing? Then boom. You know what I'm saying? But, like, nah, I'm too old to be waiting.
370 days, we should be living together.
Wait.
Maria was living together since our first date.
Yeah,
why 370? What?
Yeah, because like by 370, like what's good? Like
so after
I'm in there.
She want more than a year, you heard?
I'm not wasting my time. I'm not doing that no more. You can't get years of my life for nothing.
I'm getting older. I ain't got no time. Somebody out there might love me. You better do it this way.
Ain't nobody doing it, Joe.
All right, man. Well, we out of here, man. I gotta get back on the road, man. I love y'all, man.
See everybody
love
Monday.
We get on first date and never left. Tell him, Maria, you got your head knocked off and said, "Whoa, what's this crap?"
I had a black screen come up on the show. I don't know who that was. I don't believe nothing that person said. They talking about the name is Maria. I couldn't see Maria. I know who Maria is, and unless I see
wait, what you say, Ma?
No, Babs, it's the truth. It's her. Even though I don't agree with the situations and stuff, you know what you know, saying first dates and stuff. I don't agree with that, but hey, that is her girl, and that is Maria, and I know her voice, and it is her, and I know that she.
I'm not heads off.
She went crazy.
It's a cosign for
I'm
me.
not heads off.
Usually, hold up, Ma. Anybody that come on our show and they don't care up, Luck, get them out of here immediately. Now she got a black screen. Oh, tell them, baby. I don't know who that is, Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm
not heads off. The last chick was all on TV with boyfriends, and then all of a sudden she come over here, she got her head knocked off. I only date straight women, and their heads get knocked off. Okay, now I'm in a relationship right now, and the people who got their heads knocked off or were scheduled to get their heads knocked off, they're going mad. Man, that's bullshit. Yo, we out of here.
See everybody on Monday.
Hey,
it's a great show. This is
Make sure nobody gets y'all. Make sure y'all don't believe nothing today. Don't believe nothing today. Knock my head off.
Yo, this is my due date. I was supposed to have this on April 1st.
What?
Yeah, April 1st was my due date, but he came on the 28th of March. So, yeah, that was it. Go ahead.
Oh, my due date was 4/20, but she came on the 21st. Shout out to all the mothers. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. More announcements to come, and we'll see everybody on Monday. Al.
Maria, carry that egg. I need my niece to you already know that. Let's get it. We about to do a video. We got to get all the supporters in the video.
Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up. After we do the show, then stop. And what, stop it like it's hot. After we do the show, then stop. And what, stop it like it's hot. Never stop it like it's hot. Never stop it like it's hot. BEC, stop it like it's hot. Stop it like it's hot. Stop it like it's hot. BEC,